talk somewhere. We'll try to make this quick so I can sort of be concise and on topic, and also so my neighbors can't hear me talking to myself. But I am not Kirsten, nor am I Kate, or Katie as she might rather go by now. I don't really know what you prefer. I like to think of myself as 30% of friendship goals, or as Kirsten and Kate like to call it, the OG. So, for those of you who do not know, I am Rachel, and I'm currently broadcasting from Michigan. Because apparently you can't be best friends with these two without being, a lot of miles away. This is really just my first sort of introductory vlog collab with them. So I'm going to tell you how I fit into the story. A lot of Kirsten and Kate's story I wasn't even aware of until they introduced themselves in their first vlog, so a lot of that was new for me. Just to gloss over middle school itself, while Kate was sort of toying with Kirsten's friendship and moving all over the place, like weaving her way in and out of her life like the Longaberger she is, was, always will be. That's a really bad basket joke, by the way. Sorry. Basically, Kate was gone and I was there, and that's kind of how me and Kirsten became best friends. Kirsten and I met in 7th grade in class, but didn't actually become friends until 8th grade because of a lot of social awkward reasons. And by that, I mean I knew who she was and she knew who I was, but both of us were too scared to talk to each other, so we never even said hi. I'm pretty sure Kirsten thought I didn't like her, and really, I just didn't talk to her because I didn't know her. When high school happens, those glorious best years of our life. By years, I mean one. I was only there my freshman year, and that was the first year in time that I met Kate. All of a sudden, Kirsten's freaking out about this really cool person named Kate, and I'm like, I've never even heard of this Kate person. Who are you talking about? It took me a pretty long time to sort of establish my high school group my freshman year, so I was sort of late to the party with Kate. So that really is honestly one of my biggest regrets, is that I really didn't get to know you, Kate, as well as I could have, because I didn't think I'd leave. Sorry to interrupt, but there is just a squirrel over there with a huge walnut, but now he's gone. He jumped over the fence. Dang it. Haha! Also, my freshman year was really pretty terrible. There was a lot of mental health things going on. It took a really long time getting to know people, so I just didn't really feel like I had anyone I could talk to. And being, 14, 15 years old, you always think you have all the time in the world to get to know people, which wasn't the case. So, plot twist, Kate was back and I was leaving and moving to Michigan. Never moved before. I had grown up in the same house, so this was honestly the worst thing that had ever happened to me, and also the best. I mean it, the movies do not exaggerate. It is as dramatic as it is in the movies. It's a terrible thing to happen. I did not go through a stylish emo phase. I went full emo and hated everything and didn't talk to anyone. Part of what I learned is that when I left, the friends I spent the least amount of time with were the ones that I was most important to. It was a pretty rude awakening, and I do admit I was pretty bitter about it, but it was definitely an eye-opener, and it changed how I saw people. It definitely affected how I made friends and interacted with my friends, and how hard I worked to keep the friends that I did eventually make. Back home, everybody knew who I was. My family was very well known in the community, and so it was weird to be anonymous for the first time. I went from being so-and-so's little sister and so-and-so's daughter to being absolutely anybody I wanted to be. Because life in Indiana, there's just a lot there. I desperately wanted to fit in, I wanted to be cool, I wanted to be funny, all the while I really hated myself. I definitely worried so much about what other people thought of me, and remember a few times that it really became an issue. Remember, I told Kirsten once to stop rehearsing her lines for theater in the hallway? Kirsten, really, stop. You look like a theater kid. And then she turned to me and said such a liberating statement. Rachel, we are theater kids. It took a long time, but that attitude really did start to appear in me and chip away this outer shell that I had developed. Basically, long story short, too late. Michigan allowed me a lot of character development, and I am nothing like I was in Indiana, I think. Guess I'm just a better version of me. I don't know, gained a lot of confidence, she says, unconfidently. I guess I'm just proud of what my interests are now, whereas before I was kind of embarrassed about them. I thought I wasn't cool. Cool is the only thing worthwhile anymore these days, right? Valuable lesson about cool. If it's that important to you, you will never even begin to be cool until you stop caring and trying to be cool. Because now I really don't care about my cool status, and that automatically gives me cool points. Somehow, I don't know, it's just not worth it to worry about. Really, who's the judge of being cool? Does it really matter to be the trendiest thing out there? I just do what I like and like what I like. Look at me. I've got fake glasses. I'm so cool. I'm just trying to find my inner Kirsten to give me motivation to make this video. So really, to wrap things up, I'm just flattered and honored to be asked to collaborate with Kirsten and Kate and look forward to it. I was supposed to do the whole sunrise challenge, but that didn't happen. In my defense, there was very bad weather when I wanted to do it, and also the video I made I hated. However, I went to Comic-Con and did some vlogging there and documented that trip more than any other Comic-Con I've been to. Because somebody's gotta be the cool friend. You will hear from me again, and hopefully again after that, if they allow it. My family just caught me lurking behind the garage. That's how insecure I am about vlogging. Stay tuned, I guess, for my next Tales from the Trampoline. It is like 82 degrees out, and I look like I'm ready to sleep upside down from a tree.